So, hi. What's happened is I got in the mail this box here. Solar Hydrogen Education Kit. Just add water. I mean, look at this. Solar panel. Propeller. Bunch of plastic things. DVD. Information pamphlet here. I mean, basically, we'll hook up this little motor, make this fan go around. We got all of this kit in here. How to separate hydrogen. What's this? You even got a battery. What's the battery for? Well, I'll figure that one out. Got all this cool stuff in here. With solar cells, you can get off the, well, it probably even says on here, but off one lead, I think it's positive, you get hydrogen, and off the negative, you get oxygen, or it's the other way around. But anyway, and then when you recombine the oxygen and the hydrogen in a fuel cell, you get electricity, which then will, of course, make this little fan go around. So I'm off on a whole new project. I mean, you know, there is water here and sun. So I think there's two ingredients to do what hydrogen fuel cells. I mean, you can add hydrogen to your car to make it run better and get incredible gas mileage. And I'll probably try that next on my Jeep, probably, because you just inject the gas into the gasoline strain, hydrogen gas into the fuel strain, where the fuel goes. But yeah, it's a whole new world, and I'm really I can see that I can't like do the movie thing and take this kit box apart and see what we got here, but it is cool. Yeah. Reversible. Well, I have to read all this. Very interesting. So, new world. Yeah, hi. Well, this is February 3rd, and I'm still sitting here kind of getting into being here. And living here, it's like, it's amazing. I was just thinking, 4 years ago I was living in my cabin on Paradise Road in Santa Barbara, and then the Forest Service says, time to go. So I had to pack it all up, put everything in a shipping container, and then into a storage unit, and then on a boat, and then into a storage unit, and then, into a shipping container, on a boat, into a storage unit, back into a shipping container. And here it is, this big brown thing over here. The one behind me, too. 4 years. Boy, just flat out moving. I mean, I went to Oregon back in 1970. I thought, because I could drive there. I wanted to come over here, but I couldn't drive. So I went there, and that was a big mistake because it's cold, miserable. And I'm not used to cold, miserable. So, hi, I'm here. Yep. Yeah, and this is Chinese New Year's. It's a whole weird thing for me because now that I'm here in Hawaii and there's a lot more Chinese around me. My father was Chinese, but he grew up in Germany. Chinese were in Germany too, you know. I mean, I even went to a Chinese restaurant in Paris. Chinese have gone around the world 2 or 3 times, I guess. Anyway, so I'm part Chinese, but I don't really feel like I'm Chinese, and I sure don't look like it. You know, I mean, I'm a little bit of Cherokee Indian, a little bit of Irish, and a little bit of Scotch, a little bit of German. You know, so how can you tell? But anyway, I'm getting more in touch with it in the Chinese New Year. And there's a big celebration downtown I'll film next week. This is just sort of part of it. Because I'm kind of getting in touch with It's kind of weird though. My mother brought me here to Hawaii. First when I was about 6 or 7 years old. And then again when I was about 12 years old. I mean, I went to Mexico too. But that was... When was I? I don't know. That must have been when I was 8, or no, maybe that was when I was 5. I don't know, 5? Because I remember I went to Mexico and then came over here to Hawaii. And now that I look back, I'm thinking my mother must have been introducing me to, you know, Asian culture. Because, I mean, my guardian was a friend of hers, a furniture maker. He was from Hawaii, but she met him in LA because he was making furniture. He was studying furniture at Chouinard Art Institute on his GI Bill after he got out of the Second World War. And Tom was over here and moved from California back over here to Hawaii where he grew up. And he was making furniture, and I guess somehow along the line he agreed to be my guardian because my mother was in California. So I worked in Tom's shop a little bit on weekends, and then go down to the beach. Oh, yeah, I feel more like I've been in Hawaii than... I mean, I lived in Mexico, but I didn't really like Mexico, what can I say? But here I am, boy. Only 70 years later. Hey! I'm not going to complain, man. I'm here. So, interesting place. I don't know if you can hear the birds recorded on this microphone. Sounds like where I was when I grew up in Santa Barbara, or in Pasadena. Same doves, same sounds. Yeah. So I'm slowly putting this together, slowly getting the farm thing together, learning how to do it here. Sprouting seeds, got some plants going. I'll be able to start eating some of my own food pretty soon. Yeah, tripping out, really tripping out. It's really hard to believe I actually, and it's not too expensive, you know, it's $500 a month. And, well, I got to pay my credit card bill. That's kind of steep, but anyway, it's only about $500, $600, $700 a month for all of this. And that's only for a couple of years. Yeah, I'm digging it.